Closed captioning for Valley Spotlight is provided by Home Plate Media.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Hey, it's Sunday.
Good morning.
The sub stop.
Right?
Yeah.
The one day Nick has off, and here we are.
The one day that you're
Eating
going like,
subs.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
I just saw Nick at church.
Yeah.
Magic of television is going to happen throughout
Right.
the entire hour today. But Nick,
Right.
I had the pleasure of coming out here, Michael. Gosh, like 2 years ago, I was pregnant out to here, and I was eating everything under the sun.
Yes, as you guys have already started to. There's
Right.
already
No,
a lot
yeah.
of things missing.
We're
so,
lucky
yeah.
that some of the fries are left, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We started to roll on the show today, and he's like, well, there was more food out here before you guys started.
That's
I was like,
our
"Don't
fault.
worry, there are
I'm kidding.
photographs.
I'm
There are
kidding.
photographs of
It's-
how lovely it really is, and that's a testament to you guys.
Right.
Appreciate it.
I mean, we were really, the first time that we came out here was because of our friendship with the Trumbull County Tourism Bureau. So I have to give credit where credit is due. That is the reason that we know you.
They were very
and
good to us.
they raved about you, and I was like, okie dokie, let's get on to Newton Falls and try these subs.
Here we are. How long have they had the sub stop?
It'll be 7 years June 1st.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been great. It really has been.
It's not easy to crank up your own business, though, is it?
No. I was really thankful I had a couple of investors that had a lot of knowledge to really help me get going. And I'm just blessed that they were here to help me get it done. But since then, I mean, it's been all about the food.
Yeah.
And we love what we do here.
You want to talk about some of the items we have?
Sure. I mean, we got the best two sellers right here.
Okay.
We have the classic cheesesteak
Right.
and the Italian.
That's an Italian sub right
That's
there.
an Italian, comes with our homemade Italian dressing.
A couple of different side dishes.
Oh,
too.
yeah. You can choose from fries, onion petals. We have the fried portobellos here that
That
people
I've
rave
already
about.
had like two
whole
of them.
thing
I
is
And
saw.
of course, comes with our homemade ranch.
Yeah.
That people love to drink that
They
by the
love-
cup, although you want to be careful. And then
Drinkable dressing.
that's what I've seen written on Facebook, so we appreciate our customers. But between these two, you can basically arrange them however you want. Some people don't want mushrooms and onions. You
Right,
can add
right,
it, whatever. And we definitely have to brag. The cheese on here is Cooper Sharp cheese. That's
Which
a
is?
specific American cheese made with aged sharp cheddar,
Uh-huh.
as opposed to the typical mild cheddar and Colby. This has got a little bit more flavor.
I saw it on
People
the
really
board.
love that.
I wanted to
Yes.
ask you about that too.
Yeah.
And there are people that actually order salads,
Yeah,
mostly for the
absolutely.
dressing.
Well, yeah, you gotta have the dressing.
Something, or else it's
Yeah.
gonna look a little bit silly doing that.
Right, right.
Right, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you don't want all the bread, the salad is a great option that we've sold tons of.
This was the one thing that was I was leaving the house today. Fred was like, if there is the bacon ranch cheddar salad there, my father raves about it. So my father-in-law, Jeffrey,
Very thankful.
I'm gonna have
Wow,
to wrap that
there
one
is.
up. And then this wrap.
you.
They're so colorful. The flavors are so perfect. I mean, people say the kindest things, but then you come here and you see it and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
And the mac and cheese is new-ish, right?
Ish, yeah. Compared to the, being open for 7 years. What I was doing was looking for a good cheese sauce to put on the steak.
Right.
Because everybody thinks of a Philly steak as something different. I gotta have cheese sauce on mine. I don't want cheese sauce. However way you want it, we have it. And then I thought, well, what if we get a noodle for this cheese sauce? It's made with Munster,
So good.
white sharp cheddar, and of course the Cooper Sharp to tie together. It's a homemade sauce. People, again, love that. It sells well.
So good.
Oh, every single child, every single human.
Yes.
Even if your tummy doesn't feel so good. Oh my gosh. If you're not coming here for the subs, okay, which you should. So drop everything, make a plan, and get your butt out here to try the subs and the wonderful food. But there's a big thing coming in Newton Falls.
yes,
Okay, guys?
yes,
So,
huge.
all right. $15,000 treasure hunt prize, Michael.
Get out of here.
I am not kidding you. This has gotten national attention, and here's why. All right, Tom, are we on the hunt? We're looking, we're searching. This is what you wanted, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Tom, you've been on our show before. Come on over here. We're searching and we're hunting and we're doing all of these crazy moves out here because you, my friend, you are the mastermind, along with a couple other people in this town, for something that's huge that is going to get people excited. So please, without further ado, tell everybody at home what we're excited about.
Newton Falls treasure hunt. I thought about it, like how to get people to town. The town's been struggling for years. This took me about 5 years to figure something out, and I think this is it. The guy that originally did it was Forrest Fenn. He did it out west. He did $1 million, and it brought over 350,000 people. So I thought, why not something like that for Newton Falls at a little bit smaller scale?
Well, at first, we were talking about this, and Tom, you've been on our show, and you have had so many different people, you know, in and out of our community because of the things that you have an eye for. So I have to give you the props there.
Thank you.
You were kind of a little bit thinking a little bit small. It was just going to be you with like about $1,000 prize, which is not, you know, small, but it started there. And then what happened?
Well, I was going to do about $1,000 in cash and silver. And I have a friend reach out to me, Joe Sarchone, Sarchone Chevrolet in Garrettsville. He said, I want to be a part of it. And he gave me a $5,500 gold coin. And then everyone else just started like trickling in. And now it's just getting out of control. And we're over 17,000.
$17,000 worth of
gold, silver,
one thing.
Yes. One person wins it all.
All right, tell me how it works. Tell me what people have to do and what's the timeline? What's the qualifier? What do we need to know?
It's open to the public. Anybody can do it. It's going to start on March 3rd at noon. I'll release a clue on my business page, Fieldview Acres Mercantile. And then people can go out and start looking and seeing if they can find it. That's going to go over five months with clues being released periodically.
All right, so you have to follow their Facebook page, Fieldview Acres Mercantile.
Mercantile, yes.
Mercantile, all right. Don't say it like that. That's not the right way. But you are going to be, like, what are the clues going to be? Like, people have to go and do something, or like they have to take a picture, or like take me through what we're gonna.
I really can't say too much. It'll unfold as it happens.
All right.
Yeah.
How about
I don't want to give too much away.
For folks at home who are, you know, watching our program all the time, we're always excited for you. But there's like a lot of people in the regional area that are sharing your story. What's that been like?
It's been a little hectic. I had no idea it was going to happen. It actually went national. I had different news agencies post it or broadcast it, and then it just got shared everywhere. I had family around the U.S. like messaging me and saying they saw it.
I am so glad to say that we know you, to say that we know this store, and that you're from right here in Newton Falls. High five, Tom. High five to your whole family.
Thank you.
Come on out here and participate in this incredible treasure hunt. Starts in March.
Yes.
Follow the Facebook page.
Yes.
We'll be sharing it, don't worry. We do that a lot.
Scan the on-screen QR code to see if Brightspeed is available in your area.
That's good.
Look at that. I mean, have you ever seen anything like that?
Not since Philadelphia, when I went to get a cheesesteak.
It is beautiful. And how about the $15,000 treasure hunt prize, Michael?
Is that right?
I'm not even joking. And it grew from like $1,000, as you just heard Tom and I talking about that, just around the corner. So coming up in March, then for those few months after that, if you're following their Facebook page, it's Fieldview Acres Mercantile. Don't say it the other way.
Nope, not Mercantile. It's
You'll
different.
be able to follow along, and gosh, I can't wait to see who's going to win.
Me neither.
$15,000 with like gold
Oh, come in
coins
handy.
and like a real treasure.
That's awesome. Awesome.
All right, I'm going to bite into this beautiful treasure out here at the sub stop.
All right, break time. If you want to try the sub stop, open 6 days a week, 10:30 to 8 o'clock at night. I looked it up. All right, be back with more after this.
ESPN Mahoning Valley 94.7 FM and 1330 AM. Sports, talk, music, and more for the Valley.
Slow internet was such a trigger for me. But with ultra-fast Brightspeed fiber internet, look at all this speed.
Ultra-fast, Brightspeed fiber internet. Switch to the bright side. For nearly 80 years, Cafe 422 has been the Valley's premier destination for steaks, seafood, and fine Italian cuisine. Join us at Cafe 422 for lunch, dinner, and all of your special occasions. Cafe 422 in Warren and Boardman.
In today's fast-changing real estate market, you need access to the right information to make smart choices. I invest in real estate all over the country, and I rely on smart agents who know their local market inside and out. In the Mahoning Valley, I work with Kelly Warren. She guarantees to sell your home at a price and a deadline you agree to, or she'll buy it. She can also give you an instant cash offer. Go to kellysoldit.com and find out how Kelly and her team can start working for you.
RC Compounding specializes in custom medications to meet your individual needs. Our staff can compound medications in unique dosage forms for everyone in your family, even your pets.
For us, we have standards, we have testing, we have personnel training. Everything, every single product that we dispense, we can assure that it meets all standards and above and beyond.
RC Compounding, we care about your health.
I don't know about you, but mine's bigger.
I think might be right, but mine's tastier.
I don't think so.
I win. Look at this.
Yep.
Hey, welcome back to Valley Spotlight. Just enjoying a little lunch this morning.
How is it for you?
Very good.
This is your first time out here.
Did I ever tell you I ate cheesesteak at every meal one time when I went to Philadelphia because I wanted to try it at 5? I think I had 6 cheesesteaks one day.
Or did you do it on TV?
No, just for fun.
Just for fun?
That's what I do.
Okay.
That's my life. Anyway.
This is why we're friends.
Speaking of food, we have a new segment called Quick Cook.
Also, why we're friends with Ron. Our Ron Flaviano has been wanting a segment,
right?
You know, budget,
just like
friendly meals, and this is the moment that we have been waiting for. You and Eric.
You'll see.
I love it.
This is a good one. Time for Quick Cook with one of our favorite cooks. Eric is here from Cockeye Barbecue, and the challenge is in this segment.
The challenge is, and we do need to lay down some ground rules.
All right, go ahead.
So the challenge that was brought to me was, can we feed a family for $25 or less?
The 4 or 5 people in the family, is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is the one I'm doing today, feeds 6.
Okay.
So, you know, we're pretty good to go. The rules are certain items I'm not going to count in $1.
All right.
Those are pantry items that we...
Stuff we already have.
We assume we maybe have salt and pepper.
Right.
In this case, I'm going to break down the recipes. I'm going to show you it's a rice dish.
Okay.
So I think the whole bag of rice was $3.
All right.
Something like that.
Okay.
I'm using like 50 cents of that bag. I'm not going to count $3 because $3 today, guys, got us an extra course.
That's true.
I'm not joking. So, like,
vitamin C.
We're watching. I'm being challenged here.
Okay.
So, today we're doing Inside Out Eric's Inside Out stuffed peppers.
Stuffed peppers. You went shopping at the grocery outlet.
We did. Austintown last night.
Got all the supplies.
It took me. I'm still learning the store. It's a new store, and I'm still learning it. Very easy, very clean, easy to get around. Make a list.
Right.
Make a list. You'll see.
It's not on the list. It doesn't exist.
I love it.
Well, somebody told me.
How do you stay in budget?
Yeah.
Don't buy things that aren't on your list. I know.
Come on, do they have double stuffed Oreos there?
Yeah, they do.
All right, you start chopping. I'll ask you a few questions.
All right. So
we're gonna do how many peppers in this? You think?
This is 2 peppers, 2 green peppers, and I already did 1. So we don't want any of the seeds or any of the pith.
Right.
Forgive me, pith. My 8th grade speech instructor loves when I say that word. So
that's a good one. That's a 25-cent word, I think, right?
Pith.
Right. So we're gonna do peppers in this. We're gonna do onions in this.
Yeah.
You told me the ground beef was already seasoned, and you had a couple choices.
This was 2 pounds of ground beef, which was, for example, they sell a 3-pound chub of ground beef.
Okay.
I bought that.
All right.
I did not use all of it.
Okay.
In this recipe, I only used 2 pounds, so my numbers will reflect that.
That's okay.
Yeah, and I wanted to speed this up. It took too long to cook all of this, so I already browned the ground beef so that it was good to go. and I'll make short work of this. This is a really simple, you'll see this is rough chopped.
Right. I told myself I wouldn't cry.
You know, they warned me about you.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, this goes over there.
All right.
Sorry, Fred.
It's not our house.
Yeah.
What do we
You gotta
think?
have fun.
That's right.
This isn't my house.
No. All right, so we're cooking away.
Yeah, we're gonna put this back on.
You brown the meat,
Yeah.
and then you saute-ish the
And
vegetables,
You know
right?
what? That's gonna cook.
Okay.
It's gonna cook.
All right.
Now's the part where you get paid.
All right.
All right.
Are we dumping in?
Yeah.
All right. So here's our Dutch oven, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We
Now
are
what?
gonna start with a 28 ounce can
All right.
of tomatoes.
You want the whole thing in?
Yes, but
Don't
I'm gonna
strain
do
it or
this.
anything? Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
do
it
this
is
because
fine.
it's gonna splash all
Sure, we
you
don't
pretty
have to.
TV boys. I don't want to mess up your shirt.
Or our hair.
Okay.
That's right. What's
All right.
next?
Sorry, Aunt. You are pretty. And the tomato soup's going in.
Next?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just get all that in there.
All right.
They happen to have, like, that's the cool thing about Grocery Outlet, I will be honest.
Uh-huh.
They have certain things that they have all the time, like all the spices and things like that. They're all labeled. Some of the others are special buys. So I wanted 28 ounces of tomatoes. I was super happy they had fire roasted.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's fantastic.
I love it. So this is going to be cool.
Okay. Next up?
Next, we're doing, to your far right in the powders are G, I think, granulated or powdered garlic.
In.
That's a teaspoon.
Okay.
Onion. That's a
In.
teaspoon. A little seasoned salt.
In.
Yep. Black pepper in.
In.
And
We're going to
one
measure that out?
tablespoon.
Okay.
If you're good, I'm good. I don't even.
Well, you just tell me when to stop?
1/2. Okay, good.
Okay. Good.
Worshire's good.
That's way better than in my house. All right.
All right.
Now what?
Next, it's going to bake.
Right.
So
all those
I would
vegetables
probably
are
let
gonna-
this go just a smush longer.
Just where I back up a bit.
Yeah.
It looks good though, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I want every bit of this. And really you know what? I had an assistant help me with this this morning. I really wanted to cook all of this in here because I didn't want to make two dishes
In the
dirty.
pot?
Yeah.
But you're just showing you could do it several different ways.
Yes.
If you like.
So that
drain
right
the
there-
fat.
I already did.
Okay.
We are adding 1 cup of rice.
All right. Is that a cup? Seems like a lot. All right. In it goes.
Yep. And
that rice will cook.
Yeah, you see how there's by the time that green pepper and onion cook down, more of the juices are going to come out.
Excellent.
So,
all right, cover.
We're going to put that 350 degrees for 1 hour.
All right, and what we did in the casserole.
Yeah.
Same idea, right?
Yep. So this one, I did exactly the same thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to turn that off.
Covered it with foil.
Hey!
And
here we are.
Around here, perhaps, yeah. This is what it came out to. So.
Put some in there. This is my kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's
good.
kind of like a power bowl somewhere. You don't need.
Super
I would
easy.
have bread and butter with it because I'm that kind of person.
Yeah.
But you don't have
Well,
to.
you know, this one, let me tell you. Go ahead. It's going to be smoking hot.
I was hoping you do one more.
I'm
while we
gonna,
talk.
yeah.
Okay.
So this one came in. I was a little nervous. This is our first one doing this one, so I was a little bit ill prepared. I came in way under budget.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the price.
And
you
so
went for all these ingredients, and it came down to
this one. All said and done was $18 for this, and this recipe I say serve 6. You can see what's left.
Right, plenty left.
Mike and me plus though. So
tell them about the oranges.
So we had some extra money.
Yeah.
In this one, had I known that you were a bread and butter guy, I could have easily got bread and butter.
That's okay.
Could have got a salad. We chose to do some oranges.
We got some booze.
You know what?
Whatever.
They do have it
Sure.
there.
But we got oranges.
We got oranges. And the oranges we did.
Oh, here comes some cheese. Oh no, beers. Boy, who doesn't have a box of beers just lying around that are freezing cold?
I do.
Okay. But go ahead. Tell me about the oranges while you're here.
Yeah. So oranges, and it's always about who's dining with you, and so today one of your fantastic crew said, you know what I had when I was a kid, is fresh oranges in the wintertime with a little bit of olive oil and some salt and pepper. Real simple.
And we did it.
And I think a whole bag of oranges was $2.99.
Can't beat it.
So $18 plus $3 is, I know that's hard for TV guys.
21.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. All right, we're gonna get along great.
All right.
So we're good.
Let's do a little
under.
toast.
Graduated early and went to just,
I did. I did.
Most.
Congratulations. You accepted the challenge. You won. It's delicious. Lauren can't stop talking, even though she's not on camera. And she's going to come over and try some in a little bit.
Good.
Good. Have a bite. That's Quick Cook for this week. I always feel like the inside of the stuffed pepper is better than the stuffed pepper anyway. So that was perfect for me.
And it was really good.
And thanks for the beer.
Hey, I know.
That was lucky you were standing
Gosh, what were the names again? Oh, I should have remembered.
there. I don't know, but they gave us the garage beer.
The Garage Beer. That's the name of the company.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay, and it was very good. That
Pretty
lime
good.
one,
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
2 thumbs up. We're gonna have to call you guys. Speaking of phone calls,
This is so random.
I know.
Like, hey, guess what's happening in Fowler?
I know. Just
I don't know.
down the street and around the corner from the cabin that we were just at. But, you know, it was so cold, Michael. And when I say that this is a story that will literally melt your heart, I mean it.
I like it.
Sure, it might be all over social media, those colorful igloos built by people in faraway places that don't really exist in real life. Wait a minute, hold that thought.
That I shoveled all the snow and then Mom dumped water and then we built bricks for it.
That's right, 6-year-old Landon, 10-year-old Sophia, and the incredibly helpful 13-year-old big sister Kylie, well, they built a real-life version just a few mere minutes away in Fowler, Ohio.
So we thought of the idea a couple years ago and thought we would do it again so it would be like a fun memory.
And what a memory. 8 p.m. on a school night, the careful balancing act of parenting compounded by the extreme weather created the perfect conditions for, well, let's let Landon tell you what he tells his friends at school.
I just tell them that we're building an igloo and we're having an igloo party.
What did I tell you?
Can we come? And when is it?
It's fair to say if you're invited to the Valentine's residence at any time of day, it would be a good idea to show up. The structure warms the heart, even on the coldest of nights. Mom and Dad are Crystal and Kyle, and between basketball and soccer and homework and the revolving weekends, and, well, life in general, somehow they managed to stack 350 colored ice blocks.
We had to take water and food coloring every night and water it with the hose or bring it outside and let these bricks freeze. And then we had to stack them every night.
It took 13 days, 20 hours of actual labor. It's a core memory that measures 7 feet wide and 7 feet tall. And if you can't see it for yourself, Sophia does a great job of putting the magic into words.
Colorful, it looks like diamonds, and it looks like you're walking into a rainbow portal.
A rainbow portal proudly made by a mom whose name and heart are full of love.
Because when my mom was making it, I was sliding down the hill and I was watching her do it, and she did really good on it and put hard work into it. But we all helped, so.
Isn't that incredible?
Some people
I know.
put up a trampoline for their kids or a bounce house.
Hey, we did a zip line.
We got an igloo.
I felt
That's
that
true.
was
You
very
had the
cool.
zip line. That was cool.
But that igloo, man,
It trumps the zip line.
takes it right up there.
It
And
does.
Crystal, you guys, thank you so much for inviting me out there. We were texting back and forth, and you know, like those special parents that, I mean, you're one.
Yeah.
Like I learned from you when you put the extra. He's so involved with his kids.
We do a lot.
Anything for the
We do.
kids.
Everybody does it for their kids.
So when I see that in other people, I just, you know, it just makes me so happy. So thank you to the Sunrise Inn and all of our friends out there for making those kinds of stories possible.
Yes, sir. All right, break time. And then what? Oh, we had a little issue at the homestead, did we? Let's not break. It's going to break.
I don't even want to talk about it, but I had to because you know what? I got stuck. We got stuck.
Got stuck.
Okay.
Your eyes are two of the most important parts of your body, so it's best to take care of them. Optical Solutions in the Austintown Plaza offers comprehensive eye exams, medical eye care, LASIK and cataract evaluation, and more. Contact lenses in all types, plus eyewear from budget to designer frames. Optical Solutions is your complete eye care destination. Covered by most insurance carriers, contact Optical Solutions today to make your appointment. 330-797-8780.
Valley News and Valley People. Restaurants, concerts, things to see. Family fun, computer classes, outdoor hikes, and history. Winter sports or hibernation. Shoot some hoops or fry some bacon. It's all online, just look and see. Metro Monthly, just for me.
History is like a window into the past. In my History Press trilogy, Lost Youngstown, Historic Theaters of Youngstown, and Hidden History of Youngstown and the Mahoning Valley, learn little-known facts and interesting tales from our storied past. All three are available at Barnes & Noble, fine local retailers, and Amazon.com.
Hey, back here on Valley Spotlight. Happy Sunday.
You know what's not happening here?
No, what?
I don't see any leaks.
It's very dry.
It's very dry. The walls are dry.
Like it's supposed to be.
I don't see any bowls.
Why, did you have an issue or
We
something?
had a couple issues at the old Casa de Housel.
Yeah. The House of Housel?
Yeah, the House of Housel was definitely, it's a rough road right now, but we are so grateful to people in our community, like our friends from Austintown and Champion Insurance. They are just the best. And you know when you're like, whole world's caving in,
Need
literally?
somebody to steady the ship, don't
Yeah,
you?
you do. Yeah, you do.
It's one of those situations where being a homeowner while trying to run a TV show is, oh, so much fun. You just have to stop and laugh.
Tom! The ceiling is leaking! It's like a magic trick.
Showing off for us here.
We do this on purpose.
Yep, all that fun snow and ice build up, well, it got the best of so many people this year. And that's why people like Tom Ewer and Chelsea Mamoni of Champion Insurance of Austintown are on the move.
In this weather, we get a lot of broken pipes, frozen pipes. We get the ice dams and water dams, which is why we're here today, to visit Lauren and Fred, okay? Because they had some water coming down a wall.
It's the stuff that life is full of, the stuff no one can really control and can only try to fix and repair and then try to figure out a long-term solution over time.
So Chelsea and I stopped out. We met the adjuster, all right? We put that together. The adjuster will go ahead and pay for the claim, but the adjuster won't pay, nor will the insurance company pay to correct the problem in most cases. Therefore, we're gonna get a third-party contractor to look at, see if we can stop it from happening in the future. Be more preventive and proactive.
It was remarkable how much water rolled down the walls over those series of days, and I was surprised that Fred didn't use his usual line of, well, just roll me into the pond, but I guess on that particular day, that wouldn't really have the same impact since it was frozen. But when the problems arise, calmer, cooler heads are always ready to answer those incredibly anxious questions, especially when we knew the insurance adjuster would be in the mix. It's all that adult fun, right?
The claim system, a lot of people are anxious about, and what I would say is traditionally claims people are there to help you, not hurt you. All right, so let the anxiety go away. All right, their job is to get you off the emotional ledge. All right, and put you back where you were at. It's almost like a remodel that you didn't plan. All right, so you're a little bit out of control.
And it's being on the other end of those kinds of calls for the better part of 40 years that keeps Tom and his team moving forward. And what might feel like chaos to most is their calling to create space for calm and a plan. And that kind of hope, well, that's worth a premium in my book.
When the call comes that, there's been a claim and we need some help, there's a kind of like a call to action moment. And first of all, is everyone okay? That's probably one of the most common questions I ask, like right at the beginning of the phone call, no matter what the claim is.
And once you are in fact okay, Chelsea has a way of jumping into action. Seamless and effortless, and with that master's degree in higher education, she's instinctively learning. And that means she's there to think about what's available in the world of insurance that makes the most sense for the people that they work with.
My advice would be, I would always encourage somebody to consider utilizing an independent agent, because there's a lot that you can't know about insurance necessarily unless you're in it every single day. And it just, people go decades without a claim and then something happens and they don't even know what their policy covers. They don't understand anything, and they, try to buy it directly and maybe sometimes eliminate coverages from their policy that they had no idea would be such a benefit at time of loss.
Excellent. Thank goodness for
Champion
people like
Insurance
that.
of Austintown.
Thank you.
They deserve a giant round of applause for sure. Hey, that day that, of course, we still have to get something done. I figured I went to go do the igloo story with that wonderful family. So I should probably do the thing that my daughter's been asking me to do, which is snow ice cream for like 5 years.
Right. And you put it off for quite some time.
I know.
You did a good job.
All right, thank you.
Then she caved.
And I did, and oh my gosh, I should have caved 5 years sooner. This is your reason to smile, and Dr. Burbank, thank you for keeping us smiling. I promise you she brushed her teeth. Yep, after that magical igloo encounter at the Valentine's residence in Fowler, well, I almost froze my fingers off, but I figured I could at least attempt one of those social media trends that Sabina has been talking about for years. You bet. Snow cream, or snow ice cream, or ice cream made in snow. There are so many, so I went with the safest version I found, with 0 eggs or syrup in the snow, which seemed like a lot of sticky work to me. So I smiled when I saw this simple recipe: 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 2/3 cup of sugar, a bit of vanilla extract, and then some very simple hardware that even I own for my scientific Sabina. The metal bowl is a must, the salt, have a lot of it, and the whisk, well, you can do better than this. So she dug a hole, sprinkled the salt, and then some more salt, and placed the metal bowl and packed that baby in. And my Sabina might be too cool to smile at this exact moment, but all that whisking and a little untouched snow and more whisking and a little bit more snow in about 15 minutes, wow.
Do I get to try some?
No, it's mine. Just kidding.
Oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. And honest to goodness, I know we say it because that seems like the right thing to say, but honestly, Grandma Patty put it best. And if that's not a reason to smile, joke's on me.
It's pretty darn good.
Delicious.
Isn't it?
Oh yeah, tastes like homemade ice cream.
Oh my goodness. Jack, you gotta try
Oh,
some,
I like
babe.
it. I might have another little bite.
What was that, baby friend?
Cheese.
Ice cream?
and then it's gone. Like we didn't get. Ryan, did you get any of that ice cream?
No.
No, that's a no.
I know.
That's a no.
And how cute Patty was. She was like, Lauren, cockeye creamery. This is so good.
They'll probably come up with a flavor next. Like now that Eric saw this, he'll pass it along.
The way that she said it though, it was like this mix between soft serve and homemade.
Huh.
I wasn't even going to share it with everybody, but it was really good. So go look up the recipe and let's take a quick break.
Okay.
We'll warm things up.
Right, with an athletic endeavor.
And the real estate market.
Mm-hmm.
We have such a legacy, created such a legacy here in the Valley, and we're very well respected by numerous manufacturers in the industry. We're a leader in our industry, and I want to continue that. We want to continue that, and we want to take it to the next level. Whatever that level may be, we're ready for it.
So let yourself go to Ducat. Let yourself go to Ducat.
Whether it's dinner out with friends and family or your next catered event, Rachel's Restaurant in Austintown always makes it special and delicious. Award-winning cuisine, relaxing atmosphere, and so much more. Rachel's Restaurant, Austintown.
Safety is our top priority at Barina's Automotive Center when we're taking care of your vehicle. We invest in the latest equipment to service the newest makes and models and keep our team's education up to date on the latest skills and techniques. At Barina's, we provide a free digital vehicle safety inspection so you can actually see what we see and understand our recommendations. Barina's Automotive Center on Robbins Avenue in Niles. Call 330-652-AUTO today and get your car back on the road safe and sound.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Chicken parm night.
Valley's favorite.
Hey, mine's authentic. Mine's cheesier.
Mine's famous.
Yeah.
We're chicken parm and so much more.
Valley News and Valley People. Restaurants, concerts, things to see. Family fun, computer classes, outdoor hikes and history. Winter sports or hibernation. Shoot some hoops or fry some bacon. It's all online, just look and see. Metro Monthly, just for me.
Good afternoon, Eric and Sarah from Grocery Outlet. If you haven't checked out our great prices on food, we are more than just a grocery store. We have all your seasonal needs. We have Easter decorations. We have laundry detergent. We have vitamins and health and beauty. We have cleaners. So if you haven't checked this out yet, we have great prices on everything in this store, 40 to 70% off name brands. So give us a try. Have a great day.
Hi guys. Grocery Outlet. You'll save on groceries like never before in Austintown, Boardman, and Newcastle.
I used to blame spotty Wi-Fi for my trolling, but now with Brightspeed Fiber Internet, I have reliable Wi-Fi in all my favorite places. Oh, soulmates!
Ultra reliable Brightspeed Fiber Internet. Switch to the bright side.
Well, here we are in the Kelly Warren and Associates basement. That's where you have real talks, in the basement. There used to be fireside chats. Now there's basement chats because it's so cold. We have to hide away. We do. All right, Kel. There's a hot button issue. Mm-hmm. This is a basement issue, right? Right. Take it to the floor. People are talking about property taxes. There's lots of opinions as to what a home value should be and how our municipalities and our townships and our cities are going to bring in money. Yeah. Do you have an opinion? What are people telling you?
I'm hearing it from both sides, and I think the majority do feel like property taxes are too high and nobody wants to pay them. And I can get behind that. I don't want to pay any taxes either, and mine are awfully high.
I just saw mine come in and I was like,
right? Yeah, you're right.
For me?
Tax, and that's a lot of money. So I do completely get that.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, I'm not too naive to think that government agencies, schools, roads, all of those things cost money. Those are largely funded from our property taxes. And if they're not getting them from our property taxes, they'll get them from somewhere else. So, while I'd love to see them go away, I don't know how much it really helps us or where that would come from in the future.
I do see it that way too. It's got to come from somewhere. But for people that are in a situation where, you know, the county says your home is worth this much now, and they can't afford it. That's a hard spot to be in, and we know that is a reality. What do you advise? And like that, it's okay to be there, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. This is one of the issues in life. So 2 options. You can sell your home. We'd be happy to tell you what it's worth and, you know, walk you through the steps of finding something with a more affordable tax bracket for you. Maybe moving to a different area or school district would help that, or a different size of house. But also, if you feel like your taxes are unjustly high, there is a system to appeal them. So you can get the paperwork off the county auditor's site and make an appeal saying, you know, I only paid this for my house, or my house is really only worth this because of its current condition, and try and get your property taxes dropped.
Is there a certain age limit, or is there any, like, I feel like for older people?
For older people, there is a homestead tax exemption. If it's your primary residence, they can take advantage of having a reduced tax. I believe it's 66% of the total tax value that they pay.
All right, so that's something that people need to be keeping in mind and asking questions about.
Yes, if you qualify for it, look into it. You might as well take the savings.
Absolutely. All right, Kelly, your whole team, wonderful. They're not in the basement. They're out getting ready for spring, and that spring market, we can't wait for it to hit. I mean, fingers crossed it'll be here in a matter of moments, but people are getting ready. So what is the phone number?
You can call or text 330-717-2689 or online at kellysolda.com.
They're going to take care of your property taxes for a whole year. Just kidding. Joking. Thank you, Kel. Always good to see you.
Isn't she just the
best.
joy of life sometimes?
Super nice.
It's like whenever I need a good dose of Kelly, that's when we tape. No?
I'll do 3 or 4 tapings in a row.
I know.
Just to feel great.
I know.
All right, you know how this happens to us a lot. You have an idea for your story, and you're like, I don't know if this is true, but here's how I feel.
Right.
So I've been seeing the growth of pickleball.
Haven't we all?
It's up 300% in the last 4 years, nationwide. And I thought to myself, seems like some people are getting hurt. And because it's an older generation that's picking up the game.
It's sliding.
So I call our buddy, Dr. Williams in Erie, Pennsylvania, who does hand, shoulder, arm surgery to see if this is true.
It's amazing that this man has been friends with you for like 40 years
It's true.
or something.
It's true.
Right? Is it 40 years?
It's close, 35. Yeah, you'll see.
Chances are you've heard that sound and seen something like this when you drive near a park. It's pickleball, the country's fastest growing game, 4 years in a row now. And the people that repair hand and arm and shoulder injuries, they've noticed too.
I didn't really see it coming, but then obviously you could tell the upgrowth of pickleball throughout the country. And then places in the area started to get pickleball courts and then indoor pickleball courts. And, you know, and on every corner, there's a pickleball court now.
An uptick in play and an uptick in injuries from people of all ages.
You know, and it really is one of those things where it's younger people playing it, but a lot of the elderly are also playing it. And I think that's where a lot of the injuries come into play.
Dr. Pat Williams has been performing surgery in the Erie area for over 25 years. But pickleball has changed the game.
What percentage would you say is over 45 of the people you're taking care of?
Probably 75%.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is new for you, I would think, right?
Not injury-wise. I mean, we see a lot of people who get injured. You know, mostly it's falls and broken hips and broken arms from falling on the ice and things like that. But athletic injuries, you know, these people who are 50s, 60s, 70s, that's a new thing.
The reason? Well, some people are a little too competitive, especially for their age. And getting back into the swing of things is more difficult than it looks.
You know, I think it's a lot of people who haven't done athletic endeavors for a long time. And pickleball is something, especially if you're playing with 4 people, 2 people on each side. There's not a ton of movement like playing tennis or going out and playing pickup basketball. You know, it's not sedentary, obviously, but there's not as much movement. So I think it's something that the elderly can play. But I think the thing that happens is they haven't done something like that in a long time. and then somebody invites them and they pick it up, and the next thing you know, they're doing a lot of movements and things they haven't done before. And I think that's where the injuries come in.
And some of the injuries are pretty severe.
I would say broken wrists, broken elbows, and broken shoulders.
From falling, or they're using it, or
usually falls. We do see overuse injuries like wrist tendonitis and rotator cuff, either tendonitis or rotator cuff tears due to overuse. I would say probably more injuries from people falling.
Is the healing time different for an older person?
Yeah, it always is. And obviously, as we age, our bones get more brittle, and so they break easier, but it also takes them longer for them to heal.
So let's dial it back a bit and take the doctor's advice.
So I think it's something you need to ease yourself into, or maybe get to a gym before that, so you're not, you have the balance and, getting back into an athletic event, that you haven't done something like that in a long time.
Meanwhile, this sport is on the rise, so Dr. Williams and his colleagues don't see this trend slowing down anytime soon. But getting out and getting some exercise is most of the time worth the risk. Just be careful.
I think it's getting more and more popular. It really is. Which is, and I think it is a good thing. I think a lot of people are getting out and doing things athletically and, using mobility, which we need to do as we age. But I just think that, they have to ease into doing it. And I don't think they need to be diving. Or, some people get very competitive, and next thing you know, they're coming to see me.
It's so good to see him.
It is. Be careful when you play. You don't have to dive after the ball. It's just pickleball, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, right. I've seen you play. You are so competitive. You wouldn't even listen to that for one
least competitive person. Ask Pat. The least competitive. Anyways. All right. So how about this family?
My reaction to him when he was telling me about this story was, please tell me you did a good job with this story, Michael.
Well, you be the judge. It's about a new company of golf apparel. This isn't it, but
we wish it were that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm wearing golf apparel from a company from
Sean, send us some stuff, for heaven's sake, so we can promote it. All right, you'll see.
It's just so neat.
And we just exhibited for the very first time at the International PGA Show in Orlando 2 weeks ago.
And
now we're going to be in probably about 14, 15 different states.
That's Sean Zipai, who, along with his brother Ryan, have started a new golf clothing company called Zippelli less than a year ago. And it wasn't long before that Sean had his vision.
So my brother and I actually grew up playing golf at Dum Dum, which is the free golf course in Sharon, Pennsylvania, and wanted to start a brand that would be used as a vehicle to help youth in our area get exposed and introduced to the game of golf. And we thought, what better way to link a lot of the stuff that we do with youth, our passion for golf, and then specifically my passion for clothing. So linked all three together and thought, let's launch this golf apparel brand and let's do it big.
And so far, they have. The PGA Golf Show gave them exposure, and their shirt and hoodie options gave them the necessary interest from around the country. And it's been a labor of love for Sean since the very beginning.
So we have a creative director out in New York City, and we start out with a mood board. So I gather a lot of different things that look cool, whether they're in the apparel industry or wherever, like different colors, different patterns. We create boards, and then we go over all that with our creative director out in New York. And then she and her team come up with all these different patterns and different designs, and then we sit down. Sometimes we go to New York, sometimes we do it over Zoom, but we just go over everything. We create collections from there.
It's something Sean has always wanted to do.
My passion has always been in something in apparel, but it took me probably about till I was 30 years old where I was like, you know what? We got to step out and we got to do this, and the time is now.
So what are the most popular items? Sean says it all starts with the logo.
The response has been fantastic, not only here, but since our logo is the Highland Cow, which is where golf started in Scotland, we got some interest from across the pond to get into some shops over there. So hoodies, golf shirts, and then we also have quarter zips as well.
And this hoodie, made of seersucker, really turned some heads.
I'm actually wearing one of the seersucker hoodies right here. I love this piece, but I was surprised at how well it was perceived at the show. People were coming in talking about member guests and how they loved how it was just kind of an older piece from 30, 40 years ago. And the seersucker's coming back, and hoodies are all the rage now, specifically in golf. So they loved how it paired together. And so, yeah.
Whose idea was that?
I felt this and loved it, and then kind of went back to our creative director and was like, hey, we got to do something with this. And then we figured out, well, let's try it in a hoodie and not like a polo, and we love it.
So even though golf season isn't anywhere near close to now in these parts, clothing season is right now. Sean expects their numbers to continue to grow and their online sales to increase. And this might be the best part. Some of the proceeds will come back to Dum Dum, the course the Zip Eyes started on all those years ago.
Yeah, so last year we were able to sponsor some kids to actually get involved in some of the programs at Dum Dum that they had. We don't have like a specific percentage, but we want to use this as a vehicle to, as Apelli grows, we take, you know, it might be a certain percentage, or we just sponsor kids to get involved in the different programs that Dum Dum specifically has, or help out with the course, or maybe help out with rides, whatever it is. We want to make sure that we are growing in our community the resources that we need to get kids into the game of golf.
Well, if Sean and his brother are watching, I wear a large. I don't know if we talked about that.
I'm a small.
Zippely. It used to be Zip-Eye and Kelly together, so Zippelli. Check them out.
Very nice stuff. Hey, speaking of nice stuff,
plenty of things going on.
Nice stuff going on. Michael, let's take. Well, you want to do back and forth?
I'll go first.
Okay.
YSU's Ward Beecher Planetarium takes audiences on a dazzling journey of the cosmos in February during Passport to the Universe. This is a free program. It's every Friday and Saturday. Seating is first come, first serve. 330-941-1370, or you can visit wbplanetarium.org for more information.
Kent State Trumbull campus will host a tech and trade open house from 3 to 6 p.m. on Friday, February 27th. The open house features tours and hands-on activities for students, adult learners, and local businesses. Visit kent.edu/Trumbull for reservations and more information.
The NAMI Mahoning Valley Chili Cook-Off's coming up to Penguin City Brewing. It's their 5th time they've done this chili competition. It has live music, raffles. It all takes place at the end of the month, February 27th, from 6 to 8 p.m. Proceeds benefit NAMI's mental health education and recovering efforts. Visit penguincity.beer for more information.
Learn more about your rights and responsibilities under the Federal Fair Housing Act during a free program at the Warren Library. The presentation takes place from 11 a.m. till they're all done on March 3rd. Call 330-399-8807 for more info.
How about this one? Grammy Award-winning music legend Dionne Warwick coming to the Robbins Theater. We may have her on the show.
Oh, this is exciting.
That's a little hint. This is a one show only, Saturday, March the 7th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show starts at 8. Robbins Theater, TRE.com for more ticket information.
Learn how Youngstown became the melting pot of so many different ethnic groups when Tracy Manning of the Mahoning Valley Historical Society gives a historical overview of immigration to the Mahoning Valley. This free event takes place on Tuesday, March 10th at the Austintown Library. Call 330-744-8636 or see libraryvisit.org for reservations.
The Youngstown Symphony Orchestra is presenting Sinatra and Beyond with a special vocalist Friday the 13th of March at Stambaugh Auditorium. Starts at 7:30. Go to StambaughAuditorium.com for your tickets.
Oh, Michael, listen to this one.
Hey, well.
Alex Rodriguez is coming to the Stambaugh Auditorium on March 26th as part of the Thomas Colloquium on Free Enterprise. Rodriguez is the chairman and CEO of A-Rod Corp., which is an investment firm that backs startups and partners in real estate, sports, and entertainment. Hey, A-Rod, we're in entertainment. I will take your money. Right?
Obviously.
Tickets will be available beginning Monday, February 16th at StambaughAuditorium.com and at the Dior Performing Arts Center box office.
More Valley Spotlight coming up.
Wow.
All right, one more time here on Valley Spotlight. Nick's back.
From the sub stop in Newton Falls.
Right. It's really good, you guys. You have to check. We did some common, popular selections, but there are some things coming back to the menu that are a little more seasonal.
Right. So
all right, give me
St. Patrick Day is coming up.
True.
So we have a Reuben sub that sells year round, and that's going to obviously be a hot seller. But that comes back with a seasonal item that we call our Reuben bombs. So it's like a giant tater tot.
Okay.
But in that is the sauerkraut and the corned beef, and it's served with our Thousand Island dressing. So that is an excellent appetizer. People just rave over.
We're gonna have a line.
Right. And then
well,
we have right after that we'll be bringing back our Gladiator. So what that is?
Big.
Yes, it's a lot like the Italian, but with a burger patty on it.
Okay.
So it'll have
2 of them or one big long one?
2 on this one.
Okay.
But we also have a large size, so then it'll have 3 burger patties.
Okay.
Yeah,
when
it's
is that again? I need to put that up
Gladiator.
on my calendar. I need
right.
to put
Yeah.
it
Is it a February or a March?
When is it?
That'll probably be end of March.
Okay.
St. Patrick's Day gets pretty hectic.
We have to get on my calendar at least that far in advance. So I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna put it
awesome. Thank you.
If people are, if you're in this area and you're doing like your graduation party or something like that, you do the big
we do
deli sub rings.
Absolutely. We have salad trays.
Okay.
We also, more popular, have sub trays. So on a 16-inch round, you could put 16 4-inch cuts on there. Yeah, they're
Stack
we
them
do
high.
a lot of
32.
stack them high, however many you need.
As long as it gets under that plastic dome,
Right.
we're good with it.
We'll give you 2, 3, 4, however many trays you need.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh gosh, guys, I know I just telling me just right now that when I came to visit you the first time, like we were really blown away. Like the salad dressings, everything is homemade. And when you see other people that are doing it in other communities, I think it makes you like value them. But like we want everybody that is watching our show to come on out here and support you.
Are you really going to drink the dressing?
Yeah,
Wait. If you have to pick something to eat here every day, I'm assuming
day?
you grab a little something.
Well, I've been eating here every day for 7 years.
Okay,
so
what do you
tell
choose? What do you choose?
It's
most of the time.
The Italian never gets old to me.
Okay.
Of course, I want to mix it up and get a salad.
Good for you.
Yeah, our chicken.
Yeah.
It's never frozen.
Okay.
That's the other
We
thing.
marinate it, cut it for its fresh chicken breast that we marinate, and then cook grilled to order, so it's always juicy.
And these are buttered up.
And then we butter and season the
rolls and stuff
rolls.
like that.
Yeah. So I mean, the Italian sub never gets old to me. But
Are you chasing the macaroni and cheese with some ranch?
No.
This is.
You want me to do this for
This
real?
is great for all cardiologists. Go ahead. No. Let's check your levels right now.
Okay.
Let's go. Really gonna do it? I feel like we should have all done it. Here, give me some.
It's so good.
I've made it 58 minutes without getting anything on this shirt.
It's so good, but at least it matches.
That's delightful. Yeah. Lawrence hazing me now. That's what it's come to. All
I
right.
didn't even make you do this one.
That's true.
the Italian.
You got to shake that.
I know. You gotta shake
Nick,
that.
thanks.
Thank you
Hey.
for having me.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Another fun
Great
show.
stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. Our retromercial has to do with sandwiches.
And I will say thank you to Steel Light when you need bowls again.
Yes. Right.
All of them.
The steel plates. Yep.
Yeah.
Put these on.
They
you
have
the
beautiful
serving
stuff.
trays, and-
They will fall in love with your food too.
Right.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you to everybody that makes this possible.
Have a good Sunday.
My baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
Oscar Mayer, the first name in Bologna.
How's that?
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.